Welcome to Storytales, where love for pets meets the pursuit of dreams. I'm Penny.
I'm Rae.
Here, we will be unleashing our passion for pets and share our thoughts and experiences as we journey through our lives as pet and business owners.
Today we are going to debate on which bird is best to eat. Gubu gubu.
Alrighty, let's dive in and make some positive waves.
Hey Penny, welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving! Woo! And happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
So, since it's Thanksgiving, we are going to talk about feast.
Feast! Is that what everyone's looking forward to right now? Is chomp chomp?
I think so. Aren't you looking forward to that? Or are you looking forward to shopping?
Oh no, I gotta save money. I feel like spending too much traveling and everything, you know? But yes, I'm definitely looking forward to the food, just not looking forward to making all the food.
That's why you get your mamas to make them.
Yeah, I know my mom loves making them. She likes to like make all the stuffed turkey, the honey ham, the mashed potato, or just the whole jazz, you know?
That's cool. So, let's have some debate.
Okay, what's the debate?
Which is the best bird?
Best bird? If you put it that way, birdie. Oh, that sounds kind of gross when you say bird. I think of the little, like, I forgot what they're called, the Vietnamese ones.
Poultry?
Huh?
Like, isn't there a term for the chicken, geese, like poultry? Okay, I can never say it.
Yeah, like, I probably don't know how to say it either. But I've only really had, like, duck, geese, chicken, and turkey. I don't think I've had anything else. I've never had the...
You never duck?
No, I have duck, yeah.
Duck,
I said duck, yeah. I just never had the little baby, like, birdie one. What are those called? I don't even know what they're called. The ones in the egg?
Yeah.
The Vietnamese ones?
I can't, because they're eating that raw and alive.
Oh, balut or something?
Is it?
Balut or something like that? I don't know, but that stuff I just can't do.
I think they're like duck babies.
I feel like when something is shaped like the animal, I can't do it. Because you just see the animal as if they were still alive.
But you see the whole turkey on your table.
Whenever I see the turkey, there's like a hole and there's stuffing and it's just the legs, you know? It's like the giant chicken. That's what it looks like.
Okay, I see.
Like when the head is still attached, that's when it's kind of like... Even like duck, roast duck, like you know how they hang the stuff on the window? Yeah. That's actually kind of gross that they do that.
You're Asian. This whole...
It's so gross though. You see the oils dripping and you see like, you know, it's hanging by the neck, you know, and then once they chop it, that's better. But when they saute it as is, it's kind of disgusting.
How about quail or pheasants?
I've never had any of those. I've only had quail eggs.
How about pigeons?
Never had pigeon.
Because I know they also serve the whole thing.
Like God, no. Anything that's full, I don't think I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one thing that tastes like chicken. Have you ever had frog?
Yes.
Yeah, they taste like chicken.
Isn't they actually named like len chicken or something? Like
something like that. Guy. Something like that. And like I had it for the first time at a buffet, I remember.
The frog leg, right?
Mm-hmm, the frog legs. And then I didn't really like it. I don't think it tasted like chicken, but the texture is like chicken. But I don't know, it's kind of gross. Like seeing like the frog leg, you know? I was like, I tried it, but I don't think I want to eat it really.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, chicken or birds. Like, what's your favorite?
My favorite, I would say geese.
Geese?
Yes.
Why? Like, what's so different you feel like that you like that more?
Because it's not as oily as duck. You know, like sometimes roasted duck, they can get too oily.
Yeah.
And then like the turkey is too dry. And then sometimes, you know, when you bake them, it's like a giant bird.
Yeah.
So we never are able to finish within 1 week. We will have like a 2 weeks straight turkeys.
The turkey is like if you have a big family gathering, you have that big turkey on the table and it just looks great in photos.
Yeah, so turkey always stress me out. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's such a cultural difference. Like when I was in Taiwan, like in Taiwan, we eat geese all the time. It's like a common food. You can find it anywhere. Even like street food stand would sell it. But when I come here, I don't see that in the grocery store or market. And I think there's one time I was looking for geese and the meat shop was telling me, hey, you are only going to find them during the holiday season. So that's like right now. And then for most of the time, you will probably have to go high-end restaurant to have them.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting because it's like you went from like, oh, it's so common back home, but it becomes like a delicacy or like a fancy dish in America.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, I didn't know this is so unique here.
Yeah. I mean, look at how they serve duck at restaurants. Like you can spend a few $100s just on a Peking duck, and you probably can eat it a lot cheaper back home.
Yes.
And then like, unless you go to Chinatown, Chinatown, you can buy a duck for like $30 to $60 somewhere.
Yeah. And another cultural shock I learned is turkey, actually.
Turkey?
Yes, because we also have turkey in Taiwan. And then the way we make turkey is actually very good. It's like fatty. Like, it's fatty and then
it's more moist?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we will just cover like the meat and then like some meat juice.
Yeah.
On top of the rice. That's how we eat the turkey.
Oh, that's interesting.
So first time we are here, and then I learned there's Thanksgiving, and then I didn't know we can just buy turkey everywhere, because in Taiwan you don't buy turkey at the butcher shop. You actually go to those restaurant to eat turkeys. And after my mom baked it, I was like, okay, this is bad because for me it's like very dry.
Yeah.
And it's so different like how we cook it. And then my mom was just telling me, maybe because we don't know how to bake the turkey, maybe next time we should check out other people's.
It's the same.
And then next time we are lucky, actually one of my mom's friends invited us to have a Thanksgiving feast. And they have like, the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, like the long table.
Yeah,
like,
with everything on it.
Yeah, like casserole, stuffing.
Yeah.
And the turkey.
Yeah, and you tried it.
And I tried it. And then they even deep fried the turkey, by the way. It was still dry for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is disappointing.
Have you had the Disneyland turkey drumstick?
Yes, I don't like them. But I like to buy it just for the photos.
Yeah, it's really for the photo op, because when you try biting on it, you're like biting on a rock.
And then there's also like a weird bone structure in the turkey leg.
Yeah, there's a weird bone structure, and the skin is really hard to kind of rip.
Do you think they bake it or they smoke it?
I think they smoke it. They grill it, smoke it somehow. Yeah.
Because the skin is very rubbish.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I feel like I know duck. People say there's no nutritional value in eating duck, and whenever I eat duck, I'm someone who's prone to acne, so I get inflamed when I eat duck.
But I don't know, I think certain people should eat ducks for I heard it from the Chinese medicine doctor. Like certain people are good with ducks.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I know for me, duck is no good for me.
Because you inflame?
Yeah, I get inflamed. I'm someone that internally easily gets inflamed by certain oils and fats and types of red meat.
Okay.
Yeah, and so definitely I love duck, don't get me wrong. I would love to eat duck all the time, but I have to watch it.
But don't you find it weird too, sometimes ducks in Western world, they also become a delicacy meals?
That's true.
Like duck confit, right? Is that how you say that dish name?
Yeah, I think so.
And for us, it's just like, oh, it's duck. It is roasted ducks.
Yeah. It's interesting how people serve ducks. Maybe it's more scarce in their area. That's probably the reason. Or maybe it's a different type of duck, right? Because there's different types of species of ducks and whatnot. And I honestly don't know if the roast ducks we eat are male or female.
I don't know too.
But they look different. Like when you look at ducks in the pond, they look different.
I think the roasted that we have is those white feather.
The white ones, right? The yellow beak ones.
Yes.
But not like the green or the brown ones. Yeah, they're kind of swampy or lakey.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go back to the debate. So which bird?
Honestly,
you think is the most valuable or your favorite?
I don't know about valuable, but my favorite, I have to say, I'm a chicken eater. I love chicken eggs, chicken meat. Even my dogs eat chicken breast,
Yes.
Chicken is a big thing for me, not for my grandparents. That's why it's hard for me.
I think chicken is very popular even in workout people. They like to have chicken breast in their
diet. The lean protein diet, yeah.
Because if you don't like fish, chicken breast is one of the sources you will go.
Try taking care of someone who doesn't like fish or chicken.
Oh, wow. Pork, like lean pork.
Oh, they like pork, but yeah, pork is considered red meat, and they have gal.
Oh yes, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, but if you don't like chicken, it sucks, but it is one of the best meat to eat.
And another thing, chicken can also be pet.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. Now that you mentioned that, the other day I was like trying to like convince my grandparents to let me have my dogs over at least a few times a week, so I can hug them, cuddle them while I work. Because currently I'm taking care of my grandparents, and so I miss my dogs, and so I only go see them when I'm after work or when I have time, but I'm so used to having them there. So I'm like, can I please have my dogs over? And she's like, no. I'm like, And then she's like, the only pets I'll have are chicken. I'm like, wow, you actually will have pets?
Hey, you can get them from hardware stores. The baby chick sell for like less than $2 per one.
Oh, wow.
I see them all the time.
They're so cute.
And I want to have them too.
I wish, but I have to take care of my grandparents, so I can't really take care of chicken unless I get my grandma somehow too, since she says she likes chicken.
Or your grandma will just take care of the chicken. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but the only reason why she wants them is so she can eat them.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
I guess that's one of the exceptions of pets, but it's still kind of messed up taking care of them and then raise them to eat them. It's so sad.
Because back in the time, that's how everyone does it. Like,
that's true.
Right, everyone will have like few chicken at their backyard or their home.
That is true.
So they can get a fresh egg.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who even till this day have chicken that they raise and for fresh eggs and stuff like that. I don't know if they actually cook the chicken, but I know they have a chicken that lays eggs. And
also, like during like few years of lockdown, backyard chicken has been popular.
That's true.
A lot of Silicon Valley bros built a fancy chicken coop for their backyard chicken too.
It's probably because it was like all getting scarce during the pandemic, and like people are buying all the eggs.
Oh yeah, because we have like
shortage on eggs. I remember at one point. Yeah.
So how do you feel raising your chicken and eat them?
I mean, honestly, I'm someone that is too empathetic for any animal. I just can't kill anything that is like that. I can't even kill a fly. Okay, right? How do you expect me to want to raise a chicken and butcher it?
But you can just get an egg. You have to butcher them and then
I mean, I would raise chicken just for the eggs.
Raise them till their old age.
Yeah,
and then...
I could do that. I just don't think I can, raise a chicken to eat them. No, but like I can do that.
Okay.
The egg part.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are interested in having backyard chicken or have a chicken, check your cities, because during my research, I found out every city has a limit.
Oh, just like dogs.
Yeah, they have how many chicken they require per household.
Mm-hmm.
Some say you can have 6. Some say you have 4. Or
6 is a lot.
Yeah, 6 a lot. Can you imagine like one chicken lay 2 eggs?
Wow.
6 of them is like a dozen per day. There's a lot of egg for you.
Oh wow. When I have my own place, probably I'll raise my own chicken.
Okay.
Just for the eggs. I don't think I can butcher them.
And another fun fact that I learned is that, do you know you are not allowed to have a rooster in the like city in general.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You know what's interesting?
You can have chicken, but not rooster.
Interesting, because I remember when I was back in 2013, I was living in an apartment. Every morning I hear a rooster.
Oh, okay.
Like the.
Yeah, so actually that's the reason why they don't let people to have rooster, because it's their behavior, right? When the sun rises, they will start, waking up everyone.
Yeah, I did hear it every day.
So only people who had the permit or farm ranches can have the rooster. But then sometimes having too many chicken is also not good for their behavior.
Oh.
Because my grandma used to have chicken. Now my aunt have a lot of chickens. And then there's one time she was telling me she had to go buy some rooster for our chickens.
Oh.
And I was like, why? Why do we need to? We already have close to 20 chickens.
That's a lot. How do you do you have names for each one?
No, but they don't. It's just there are different generation.
I see.
Yes, different batches. I don't even know how you call them, because sometimes my own will just buy 5 or 6, and then once they grow up, they will get more chick, And just like your grandma say, you know, she will cook some of the chicken she have as well.
Okay,
you know,
so
because that's how countryside lifestyle is.
yeah,
And our grandma still kind of does that.
yeah.
But the difference is because now, you know, there's like different house code, city law. We don't kill our chicken. We actually have to catch the chicken and take it to the butchers for them to kill it for us.
Yeah, because they probably know the right way to do it, so it's
Yeah.
painless. Or at least less painful.
And also, like, unlike the synthesized, you know, because we don't want like weird disease going on between humans.
Exactly.
Okay, back to the story.
Which I think, yeah, like when you're mentioning how back then, why did people do that and we don't do that now, you know? I think that's a big reason, right? Like making sure like there's no cross-contamination, diseases, whatnot. Yeah. But I also think it's because people are just busy now, you know? Like we don't even have time for ourselves to sleep. How are you going to have time to take care of chicken?
Yeah, so back to my story, I mentioned that she's getting roosters. And I was like, why do we have to do that? He was like, oh, because if you don't, they are like a group animals. And then one of female, like the more dominant one, will kind of acting like a rooster.
Damn.
Yeah, so one of the chicken will feel like, oh.
So is she like kind of like having...
So she will actually like bark. And
like make a lot of noise.
Yes, and then she will change her behaviors. And she will kind of want to, you know, kind of like if there's no man in the house, the mom had to be very strong for her children, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So chicken also has that kind of behavior. So to fix that problem, because once that behavior stuck, it's very hard to, you know, correct it back. So you kind of have to get a rooster to introduce new member and then let your chickens know.
Kind of like set them in place again, like reorganize.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Because chicken's job is laying egg.
Yeah.
Once chickens start being a rooster, they don't lay egg.
Oh, yeah. They're like, my job's done. You guys do it.
Yes.
Interesting.
So that's like a little thing I learned from our chicken.
That's very interesting. You know, like just some, like chicken, a lot of pets are just so smart in their own way, right? Like not just chicken, but like we see like turkeys, you know, they come in groups. You don't really see a turkey by themselves usually, unless like they're just like wandered off somehow. But majority of the times, I always see them in groups. Yeah.
Turkey are smart animal, but not baby turkey.
Oh,
do you know how baby turkey can accidentally kill themselves?
How? Run in somewhere? Run to the streets? Or?
No, it's so silly. There's one time I read that on the article. So they are so smart when they grow up, but when they were young, if they see rain. Rain, like raining. They will like tilt their head up, open their mouth because they want to drink the rainwater. Yes, and then they forgot to swallow or close their mouth and accidentally drown themselves.
What the? So they're just overfilling themselves with water, basically.
Yes, this is like the silliest thing I learned from Turkey.
What the?
But you know, once they grow, they're so smart. Like I heard, like. In Davis, there's also a lot of turkeys, and I heard that most of them like live in like Davis cemetery, and those turkeys know how to read the street light.
That's crazy.
They can wait for the red light, and when the light is green, they start walking.
Oh wow! So they're like human. They're like waiting for it to turn red, or turn green. That's crazy.
So see, I don't understand how can a smart bird be so silly. When they were a baby.
Well, I guess when you don't know better when you're a child, like ourselves, right? Like when we're kids, we don't know any better, doing stupid things, you know, because our brain's not fully developed, right? So I can imagine the same thing. But the fact that they can learn these things, like, it's pretty mind blowing. Like I've always wondered why, like the turkeys around our home, like always walk together and like they take strolls, and then they love chilling at my grandma's lawn. And I finally found out the reason why.
Okay, why?
It's because my grandma was secretly like sprinkling rice grains on the grass.
Oh, okay.
And rice grains are tiny and they know it's there. It's crazy. Like they know they can feast on that. And I'm like, oh, wow. No wonder they're so fat and plump. My grandma has been feeding them carbs this whole time. What the heck? Yeah.
I think they're supposed to eat grains, right? And worms.
I think so. Yeah, and worms. Yeah, and it's on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's worms underneath, and so they're getting both protein and carbs because my grandma's like secretly sprinkling these rice grains. My rice is expensive, Grandma. You're giving them gourmet.
She know how to share.
Yeah, she loves like her garden pets. Like it's not her pets, but they all come to her garden. If it's not for the fruits, then it's for like then she's like doing something like that, like sprinkling things.
Yeah, I think you also mentioned one time you have peacock in your backyard too.
Oh yeah, like there's this one solo ranger peacock. It just chills on its own. I've never seen him or her with a family, which is interesting. Like I really want to know where they came from because like they're always just chilling on top of a car. We have 2 big cars and 1 small car, and so small car is parked between the 2 big ones. And she or he, I don't know if it's a she or he, but it's always laying on the car that's underneath the blossom tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like it loves the blossom tree, and I'm surprised it can even get up there.
Well, peacock know how to fly. They sleep on top of trees.
That's crazy. Like
they look so big, right?
Yeah, they look so big, and their legs look so tiny. You know, like how the heck do they even get up there? I guess they have some wings too.
Yeah, I know they fly and I know they jump very high.
Yeah.
Because I learned that from Stanley. He said he used to have peacock as a pet.
Oh, wow. We should talk to Stanley about that because I've never seen this peacock fan their feathers out. Like, because you always think about peacocks, you think of the beautiful, colorful feathers. But this one I've never seen. It's always like closed down. I don't know if it's a baby or if it's an adult or a man or woman. I don't know. I can't tell.
I see the one open is the male. The one doesn't open is female.
Then she's probably a female because I've never seen her open it.
Okay.
And but she's
looking for men at your backyard.
I think so. She's just chilling or on the car, like scouting out up high looking for
a man.
But all she's finding are turkeys. Like she's like, where's the peacocks, man?
I only see turkey.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I hope she has a family soon, so she's not by herself. Mm-hmm. I've considered like actually letting her just live in the backyard, but I think she enjoys her freedom.
Okay.
Like she just goes wherever she wants to go, and then when she wants to chill at our house, she chills at our house.
You got some nice neighbors. You have not chicken. You have the turkey and the peacock. Maybe soon one day you have chicken.
Yeah, maybe one day. Oh, yeah, maybe. I should definitely one day do like a little tour of my grandma's yard and her front yard because she has so many like trees and plants, bushes, just like everything where all the wild critters just want to go there. Like you see so many lizards, you see so many like squirrels and birds, like hummingbirds. You see hummingbirds too.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then,
do you guys put like the little water container for them?
No, but we have like a whole because my grandma has like a area where she like puts a bucket because whenever you turn on and off the hose, like sometimes there's water dripping. So then she'll have like a whole tub of water from it being dripped. So then maybe they're drinking out of that. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cute, her backyard. My parents' home, I tried to put like a little birdhouse and put some seeds in there. But
did it work?
It didn't really work. Yeah.
Well, that's because
I think the squirrels took them all.
Or the turkeys. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I should try putting that.
You should do like a camera.
Yeah.
In your backyard, so you know who took the seed.
That's true. Like, I'm kind of scared monitoring outside though, especially in the dark.
What are you afraid of? Like weird animals or the little floaty land and afraid?
Well, in light of like Halloween, I'm afraid of like capturing something that I'm not supposed to capture at night.
Well, it's Thanksgiving now, so
that's true.
They should go back home, right?
That's true. That's true, but it's still a spooky season, winter and darkness.
Yes, it's true.
I mean, even when it's not this season, it's kind of creepy at night.
Yeah, and I think earlier you mentioned like you have friends who have chicken. Maybe next time we should invite them to join our podcast.
Yeah. It's interesting. Okay. He's given me fresh eggs from his chicken, and they're different colors.
Okay.
Like, you know how when we go to the supermarket and we buy eggs in bulk, you always see either yellow or white eggs. Like the ones I got from the fresh chicken are like a pale light gray or light like
Blue?
like blue or even like peachy color, you know, like it's just like a mix of colors.
Light blue is actually from the silky.
Oh,
Do you know what
interesting.
silky?
No.
Okay, the name sounds very cute, right? Silky. And if you Google silky, it's like a bird with super white, fluffy feather and then like black head. You actually eat it before because it's very popular in Asian dish. It's those black bones chicken.
Oh, I see.
I don't know how you say in Cantonese, but in Chinese we just say black bone chicken.
Black bone chicken. You know, I think we're talking about. Is that different from black feather chicken?
Yes,
It's different. I see.
Yeah, like you know, the bones is black, the meat is black, everything is black.
Yeah.
But then when they were alive, they were really cute. And the reason I know that is because we also have some silky in our grandma's house. And then their egg is like bluish tint.
Oh, that's so interesting.
And then the yolk is very orange, right? Yeah.
That is very interesting. Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. We'll see one day. Maybe I will have some chicken.
Okay.
In the backyard. Would you?
I really want to, but Sanyu was telling me, are you going to take a chicken yourself? No, you have 2 cats and 1 baby.
Yeah. What's your response to that?
I'll be like, I think he is actually worried about the weather because in summer in California, the summer is too hot.
Yeah.
He's afraid the chicken is going to die from the heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
And then during the winter, it's too cold. So you probably have to bring the chicken inside the house. And then who will know if the bagel and latte will, eat them or treat them as prey.
That's true. You got cats.
Yes. So that's the reason he gave me to me. So unless I figure a solution, then
what if
I will not have a backyard chicken.
Yeah, what if there's a way your cats can get along with the chicken? That'll be interesting.
Yes, it will.
But you will have to think of a strategy on how to introduce your cat to your baby chicks without,
Yeah, the best solution is still, have them in like the backyard.
Yeah.
And then run outside.
For the temperature issue, I'm thinking like, what if you had like not a green room, but like a temperature controlled shed or something? No?
It's going to be very costly, right?
That's true.
But there's also another thing I found. A lot of people are willing to spend thousands of dollars for their backyard chicken.
Yeah, because it's a type of hobby, I feel like, right?
But right now, I don't think I have that money to spend on chicken.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You got mouths to feed here. Other mouths to feed.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still learning to, how to manage with my baby.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe next time we'll bring in a guest. I know a few people, and I think that'll be a great, insight to how we can learn about how to start, right? If we ever are interested in the future.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, our listener will want to know how to be a chicken owner too.
Yeah.
Someone out there might be.
Like both you and I are interested. Like I'm sure there's other people who share the same interest.
And we should also ask them if they eat their chicken too.
Oh God. That will be an interesting thing to hear about.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess until then we should
and make sure to go buy your chicken, humanely. And have a beautiful holiday.
Yes. And also, since today is Thanksgiving, tomorrow will be Black Friday.
Don't forget, we got 20% off site-wide on certain items. So make sure you look at the sale side.
Yeah, the OPC leash system is definitely going to go be on sale.
Yeah, and again, if you have questions about it, feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to answer anything and everything.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye-bye.